41-inch tire. You can probably guess how tall I am.
We're MTECH, builders of QTAC fire and rescue apparatus. Follow along as we document the construction of our Type 6 demo truck build.
Hey, all right. Welcome back to another episode of our brush truck build. If you have followed along throughout the series, thanks for joining us. Appreciate any comments and questions. We'll do our best to answer those, and then if we can, start offshooting other videos that answer some of those questions as we get more specific. Right now, we are still in paint on the fender flares. We've got the bumper laid out with lights, obviously lots of stuff still to be cleaned up, and then this will be disassembled, sanded down, and sent to powder coating, where it'll be a satin black powder coat. This is all remaining the same as you see it now. Tomar lighting, everything's wired up. It's not all wired to the controller yet, so that will be the next step that we'll do after we finish all the final paint and prep on the top boxes. So there's fascia that goes on the top boxes, scene lights that get installed, scene/emergency Tomar lights. And then we will move on to all the programming, the installation of the final components, and get this thing buttoned up. You know, that first episode we talked about the Ford F550 being a top choice for our customers, and this kind of shows you that's exactly the case. We've got 2 sitting here, we've got 3 more showing up, possibly 2 more after that, and then we have some Chevy 5500s and some Dodges as well. Chassis have just been a struggle this year. These trucks, where they were ordered in February in some cases and then show up really late just because Ford was delayed and shut down. We are, again, working with a great dealership, Ron DuPratt out of Dixon, California, and they have been great in helping us and actually getting chassis in some cases sooner than we ever thought that they could. So thanks again, Tobin Road at Ron DuPratt. This is the Butte County Search and Rescue F550. So there's no tank, no pump in this. Poly-tough body. It's going to have a full slide-out tray in the back. Lots of tool racking and compartmentation, storage for a raft up top. So this is a fun project we get to do with a local agency. This is one of the features of this truck that we're excited about. Seems simple enough, but the chainsaw is storing transversely through the back of the body. Typically with a chainsaw, and this is a Husqvarna with a 28-inch bar. Typically with the chainsaw, you're going to see it stored in a center compartment, usually like this, up on the floor. And that's fine, it's just that it takes up a lot of space. So one of the things that we wanted to do is maximize space in this truck. And so we kept thinking about how can we store a chainsaw in an easier or better fashion. So we've got this pocket that goes sideways back through the back of the body, and the chainsaw just fits in. It's a nice feature, it gets it out of the way, and it frees up this compartment for so much more storage than you would typically have. Hey, we've got the bumper back from powder coat. This is the stock buck stop bumper that then we modify with the light tower, which we went over in an earlier video. Great powder coating job. We had this done by Cal Custom Enterprises in Durham, California. And it's a textured finish, it's a matte texture, and it just really sets the bumper off well. So we're excited to see these final details come together. One of the features on this bumper is a tray for flat lay. And we took the bumper and cut it out here, built this tray which is removable, and it's got slots in the bottom for draining. This just drops into the slot we cut in the bumper, like so. This will have Matadale and pre-connect, and then everything will fit down in here with some straps. So again, we'll have the monitor, flat lay, and bumper sweeps on this when it's all done. It's a lot of output on a bumper, but that way customers can see everything they can put on the bumper should they want to. Here are the top aluminum storage boxes that were fabbed up. We're going to go ahead and paint these chassis red, and then we're going to leave the inside aluminum, so it's sanded aluminum that will clear coat, just to keep it looking good. And that way also, as you throw in gear, you're not chipping it, you're not making it look rough quickly. So with the raw aluminum clear coated, I think it'll hold up and it won't show the wear as much. We've had a few departments ask why we don't have a pre-connected hose bed on the truck. We needed the storage up top. We're gonna be traveling a lot with this. But if a department wants to swap out, let's say they don't want the monitor or they want a hose bed in place of a storage box, that's no problem, we can change that out. This is the custom rear bumper, designed and built for this truck. Haven't seen this before on an F550. Built out of aluminum. This is an extruded channel that we bought. You'll see this on a lot of different types of trucks, but it's just a grippy surface. It's all black powder coated just like the front, same texture. You'll see these pockets in here. We talked about this a little bit before on another video. You know, people ask us, what are you gonna have in a pocket in a bumper? Pretty much whatever you want that fits in there, especially things that are muddy or dirty. It could be gloves, anything you know, straps, anything you want to just throw in and get them out of the way. You may not want to have something too valuable in there, like a nozzle, just in case you got in an accident. However, this thing's so sturdy, if you get in an accident, there's a good chance it's the other vehicle that's going to be in trouble. So we're excited to see this go on. Thanks again for watching. If you're liking these videos, please subscribe. Love to have more people following along. If you can share this and hit the notification button so you know when we upload again. Coming up next, we'll be finishing this truck up and finally getting into the interior and the console, programming and wiring installation, which is going to take quite a bit of time. But again, let us know what you like in the comments, any questions you have, and we'll see you on the next episode.